Okay, hello, this is Jeff.
And with any luck, we won't be lost for very long.
I hope not. I have some concerns. Okay, so that's probably the other reason is all this frickin' film grain is going to,
So how are you feeling?
Is it film grain the entire time?
I could turn off the film grain. We were worried about the file size here.
If you turn off the film grain, the file size will go way down. Just pointing that out.
I mean, also, like, Google compression is gonna do horrible things.
In Vivo expose... Like, that's not... Okay, you know what in Vivo is, right?
I do not, actually. I was hoping you would tell me.
In here, except I'm a girl.
In your womb?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's like in vitro fertilization and in... Wait, actually, that's a good question. What the hell does in vivo stand for?
Like, Vivo is just alive.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a little confused. Hold on.
This dog is precious. Is this thing on the dog, like, mean it's a service dog?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the problem is when I search Vivo, I get the movie. Let's try that again. I've definitely heard...
Okay, so one glitch that I was having that as soon as I started the game and started walking the dog...
effects of... Yeah, you're right. I got in vitro and in vivo confused.
Okay, because vitro makes sense.
Yes.
And now...
Studies that are in vivo for flattened for within the living are those which the effects of various biological entities are tested on whole living organisms or cells, usually animals, including humans and plants, as opposed to tissue extract or dead. What are we doing? Why are we walking/being walked by this dog?
I mean, we're just walking the dog. This dog is precious. Look at him.
Also, that strap does not obey physics.
I mean, physics is hard, and this is like an indie horror game. Okay.
It's fine. And also the dog is floating.
Yes, the dog.
It's a little disconcerting. Don't look directly at it.
Yeah, there is some foot slide going on. Anyway, so one thing that people might notice is that the FOV is really low.
I never noticed that, People,
I notice it.
People talk all the time about, having a bigger or smaller FOV, and I just never notice.
Look, it matters in a first-person shooter.
I'm sure it does.
The peripheral vision really matters.
I'm sure it does, but I've generally played games the way they, with the default settings and not had a problem. Ross complains about it all the time. Or, no, not Ross. Civvy complains about it all the time.
I mean, yes. Okay, not to put too fine a point on it, but it's the kind of thing that's going to matter more, the more of these that you play, and, honestly, the better you are at, these kind of games. I wonder if there's something wrong with, my
Okay,
settings.
So, how much do you care about spoilers for The Matrix 4?
I mean...
Mostly just because the dude at the beginning reminded me of it.
Not really.
Okay. How much do people in our audience might care about spoilers for Matrix 4?
I mean, I can flash a spoiler warning.
Okay.
If you feel very strongly about it, but I could also not.
It's fine. I'll tell you later. It's just the game.
Tell me now. It's Togo.
Hooray! I don't want this. Okay, so in The Matrix 4, it starts out essentially with Neo, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's back to being what was Neo's original name?
Mr. Anderson?
Right,
yeah.
But I forget his first name. I remember the Mr. Anderson, because who could forget the Mr. Anderson bit?
Right.
Hooray.
Oh, wow. That's a reference.
I don't get it.
You know what? It's still... Okay, so mostly we've been playing a lot of horror games. That is an old... The game is I'm Scared. It's...
Okay.
Yeah. So the FOV is really low, and that's if you try to change the FOV, it's it's set to 45. The FOV is really low, and if you try to put it higher, it'll tell, you can, but it'll tell you that, it's like that on purpose to, induce a sense of claustrophobia.
Hooray!
And, okay, I can absolutely agree with that,
Well, it even gives you the option. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is like, as far as I'm concerned, the correct way to do it. Anyway, you were saying.
Okay. So, he's back to being John? Crap, what was his name? Whatever. He's back to being Mr. Anderson.
John Anderson, I think it was.
It might have been John. He's back to being Mr. Anderson, except he has no memory of being, well, okay. So he's okay, so you know the Matrix, right?
Yeah, I know the Matrix.
You know how it was a big cultural touchstone?
Yeah.
Well, the same is true in the universe that he is. Except instead of being a movie, it was a trilogy of video games, which he worked on.
Okay. I don't know how to feel about this. That's kind of, I don't know, lame.
Well, it lets them do some meta commentary, which I have complicated feelings on. But regardless, part of the reason why this has done this is because, oh hooray! What is with all the freaking? Can we get rid of like all of the? Okay, can we interact with this? No. Okay.
I guess not.
All right, so he still sort of has memories and like hallucinations that.
Now this is classic.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, that's excellent. Appreciate that.
Like it's like the whole thing is like very reminiscent of like, you know.
If you turn off the film grain, the quality you.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, I can't access the menu from here. You know what? It's probably fine.
Okay, you're the one processing it.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Now do I have to?
You have to go into your inventory. It's.
Keyring.
Oh no, doggo.
See?
The back there was a tape player back there, I think.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Is that how you save?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Right. I feel like it should be tab to access the inventory. Does tab do anything here?
No.
Yeah, tab should definitely be the inventory. Alright, let me see.
Go back to the menu.
What?
Go back to the game manual.
Oh, yeah. Use E, enter, whistle, space. Check map, change weapon, attack, block, inventory. Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't seem to help.
Can crouch. Alright.
Maybe it's just a radio? There's not actually a tape player. I might be wrong.
Alright, whatever.
Okay, well, time to use the sledgehammer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the reason why is like, so he still has memories of mouse wheel to he still has memories of like, you know, his past life, right? And so this is essentially intended to explain away all of this. That like he made this as a video game, and also he suffers from hallucinations and things, but they're all related to this video game that he made. And he has a whatchamacallit, the person who psychoanalyzes. He has a therapist who explains to him that that's not all not real, and like you get what I'm saying. Also, the therapist is Neil Patrick Harris. And
they got Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes, they did.
Like,
he plays the role beautifully.
Like you told me you told me the name Neil Patrick Harris, and like I actually like knew who that was.
Yes.
That never happens.
There are actors that you know.
I know. Okay, it's like I wanted to say Liam Neeson, but like the first name that came to mind when I thought of that face was Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh dear. What about Nicolas Cage?
I know Nicolas Cage, but mostly because there was like lots of memes of him, and there was like one Ocarina of Time mod.
Okay, I guess the game says no. Wait, I'm sorry, an Ocarina of Time mod? But in any case, the bit with
basically replaces all the faces with Nicolas Cage's face.
Why?
Why? I guess it's like, I guess if you ask that person that question, they would just say, why not? Oh, it's the,
can you not?
This is my favorite channel. Okay. There's not much on the TV nowadays, so I thought I'd make my own show.
Yep,
I started putting food and rancid meat in the useless old box, and all sorts of little critters would come and play. It was really relaxing to just sit on the sofa and watch them eat. But the small critters started attracting larger ones to the show. Some horrid, putrid thing kept coming by to... Oh, I can't just walk around with this thing on my face. Kept going to watch, so I would just pretend to be asleep till it passed. But I think it knows I'm awake. I think it's watching me, not the show on the TV.
Congratulations.
Alright, well.
Okay, we'll ignore that for the moment.
Sure. Alright. You were saying things about...
Yeah, it's just a bit about the therapy and it reminded me. It's a very weird movie.
My eyes are useless. All they do now is sting and show me stuff that can't be real.
Why are you talking like
If
this?
that rancid thing wants them, then I say let them have it. I don't know. I just started doing this voice on impulse.
Okay, well, we live here.
I mean,
break the boxes?
I can do other voices.
You
I don't know.
cannot.
I feel like
Those
if
boxes should...
we were going to be distracted by the text anyway, so I might as well read it aloud, you know? We've come full circle, Jeff. We've come full circle. See, first I said
find
don't...
the wire cutters.
Yep, I have no wire cutters. Ooh, man, the FOV, man. It is throwing me off a bit.
Is it? It's weird. I just don't operate that way.
Like, it's just that you're not noticing, like, the lack of peripheral vision?
I mean, when you point it out, sure, but that doesn't prevent me from being able to...
Is there anything here?
I don't see anything.
Ugh.
You've played this game before, right?
I mean, only a little bit, and it was a while ago.
Okay.
I meant to play more, but then it's like, you know, it's one of those things that just fell into my, catalog. It's like, yeah, I'll play this later. I finished Psychonauts 2, and my assessment is...
Yeah.
This wasn't a wall before, right?
Claustrophobia. Find the wire cutters.
Right. Alright.
I assume there's wire cutters anyway, just by virtue of left-hand
sure.
roll.
Yeah, so Psychonauts 2. I like Psychonauts 2.
Okay, so that wasn't left-hand roll. You didn't check the boxes.
There's nothing to... I can't interact with them.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, okay. Was I gonna say anything about Psychonauts 2?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I just like it. I guess I was reminded of I mean, it is just Psychonauts, more of Psychonauts. Yeah, it's just more of Psychonauts. But, you know, there's nothing, like, I was wondering if maybe it was like a sequel that they wanted to make at the time but couldn't because it was like a financial failure.
Couldn't tell. Oh, wait, this wasn't here before.
Really? It wasn't?
I don't know. It might have been. It's a little hard to tell. I don't have control over the camera.
Right.
So it's very... And you swing around very...
What? Oh, what? Where? Ah!
Rapidly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream like that.
Also, there was a fence in front
What?
of you that's no longer here.
See, the low FOV, it's working. What? What?
Dog!
Okay. Why am I shouting?
I don't know.
See, it's like I can't keep that much in my field of view at any one time, you see?
I get that. I understand, and that's fine. But, like,
You're not noticing this. It's like, this is not a thing
No,
that...
I notice it, but, like, you don't look the way I look. You look much faster, and so it feels to me like you're skipping over details as you swing around wildly.
I mean, my impulse is to, like, look at things, right? It's like, my impulse is to keep as much of, like, the room in my field of view at any one time, but I can't do that. Anyway. Yeah, I liked Psychonauts too. It's like...
It was more of the same. It was more, and it was good. I'm not sure if they were unable to make it afterwards or not.
No, it was, like, Psychonauts 1 was definitely a financial failure.
It was. It became a cult classic.
Like, I think, like, the game... What? It's like...
Okay. You are very disorienting.
Well, I'm sorry that I have to, like, look at things.
That's fair.
Like, I do remember being impressed by how spooky this game was.
Yeah, it's spooky. There's an ore there. Can you take it? You
I
cannot.
guess not. Does that say anything on it?
Karen.
Oh, well. It's a little on the nose. All hope abandon! Ye who enter here. I don't think that's how it goes.
Okay, can we just avoid the meat covered in maggots, please?
I mean, alright. Great. This is just fantastic. The game just arms you with a sledgehammer, and wonder if I have health.
I don't know.
Oh my god. It is hard to look. Ugh.
So, like, what I would do in this position is I would get to the thing and I would look at both of them and then I would continue on. But you don't operate in that way, and it's weird.
Like, I did look at both sides before I...
Yeah, but you just did it very rapidly. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I know it feels like we're going backwards now. I assume you know we're not going backwards.
We're not going backwards.
But if I don't have control over the mouse, then I'm just...
disoriented, yeah. Again, this wouldn't be... See, if you had more of the environment in your field of view... Ah! Oh, that's not good. Damn it!
Okay. Keep moving.
Okay, well, okay. This game gets to me. Which is weird, because...
Most things do not get to you?
I mean, it's more like... I have, like, there's, like, a person next to me, right? And that kind of, like, tends to destroy the immersion of any game I'm playing. But, you know, even with that... Even, like, with that working against the... What? Oh.
It's just metal. Just very rusty metal.
Sorry, it's just, like, I had trouble seeing. Like, I will say... Okay, like, generally hindering your, like, your ability to see things is generally works to, like, make an environment more spooky.
Of course. The unknown.
You know, Silent Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill got very lucky.
What do you mean, lucky?
Well, the fog wasn't intended to be a spooky atmosphere originally, I assume.
I mean, they did it, like... Okay, so I will say that, like, they obviously, like, stumbled upon it, right? Like, different games different games, like, did the whole, like, oh, we can't draw too much of the environment at once. They got... Fuck. They got through it in, like, different ways. What?
Just go towards the fire, I think. Maybe.
I can't. Ah!
Just run.
Okay. So like, Metal Gear Solid 1 got around this by having a top-down view.
That'll work.
And, like, you know, Silent Hill could have done these things, but... I guess each one would have worked in a different way. What are you? What is anything?
They're meat creatures.
Fuck. I guess this game is doing, like, the thing where you have, like, low resolution. I think it's, like, it's a good choice. Because it's hard to tell what anything is at a glance. And even when you look at them, it's, like, it's hard to tell. I'd say that it's, like, sometimes... You know, sometimes retro graphics only happen because of nostalgia, but other times it's like, even if, like, they're easy to make, but also in this case, I think it enhances the atmosphere.
Oh, man, speaking of retro graphics, so are you aware of Octopath Traveler?
I have seen it.
I mean, it's up, so it may be back the way you came, but I can't tell.
I might have gotten turned around at some point. Fuck.
Yeah, I think you've been here already. I'm not sure.
Nope. I haven't been here before.
Okay. Well, continue.
That is new. Fuck. I can't. It's like I'm afraid to look at... See, I'm afraid to look at one side because that means I'm, like, putting my back to, like, something else. It's why I'm looking so fast. I don't want to...
Yeah, maybe this is just a... Are you sure we're not backtracking?
I am positive we're not backtracking.
Okay.
I'm like pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's normal. Alright. Well, yeah, Octopath Travel. Tell me about it. Like,
okay.
I know that it's like that it looks like Final Fantasy in places.
So it's really interesting, right? So the graphics are like retro, but not? How do I explain this?
So it has like pixel art and whatever,
so
but it also has things
art,
like an advanced lighting engine.
And also, like, how do I explain? It has bloom, but in a good way? And like
that's weird.
And like it has pixel graphics, but it has the thing like that thing that the N64 could do with sprites, where it could make them bigger and smaller. Or at least Paper Mario did it, and I think other games did it as well.
I mean,
it does that kind of, but with distance. Like it's a 3D world made with 2D pixels, and the pixels sort of like change size and things depending on your distance, but in a way that like I think we just backtracked very far.
Oh, okay, maybe I did get turned around.
Okay. Like, I don't know. I think you might like it. Also, I don't know how you feel about Final Fantasy-like games.
Okay.
But, like, the graphics are, like, good, and the game is interesting and good, and there are...
Right.
And you play as 8 different people, sort of.
Okay, so I have... so I've complained about, like, Final Fantasy... What?
It's the same creatures you dealt with before. They're still trapped...
That noise... Okay, whatever.
They're still trapped in their little cages.
So my relationship with like the Final Fantasy games are like kind of complicated. Maybe I'll just do the left-hand rule again, but there might be different floors. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so I just don't like. You know how Final Fantasy works, right?
Yeah, we are back where we were before, and yes, very approximately. I played Final Fantasy 13.
Okay, that's not how Final Fantasy works.
It's not.
Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 13. Well, you can complain about Final Fantasy 13 if you want to. It's like it's.
So you know how like you have side quests in Final Fantasy games?
Yes.
Okay, so there's like say 15 chapters in the game.
Okay.
Do you know when you start when you start having optional content?
Only because you've told me before.
Chapter 14.
That is. Wait, how many chapters were there?
15. I might misremember the number, but
Oh, here we go. Doggo.
What?
Why are all the save points in these games so fucking ominous?
What just happened?
I mean...
I thought the game broke for a second there.
I mean, it did... I guess it did break for a little bit while it was, like, loading that. So, yeah. Final Fantasy 13 doesn't really have branching paths. I wouldn't say, like, side quests are very integral to the Final Fantasy series, but, like... From what I've heard,
there is no free choice. It is literally you run down a straight corridor. You fight enemies down the straight corridor. There is very, very, very rarely down these straight corridors an extra enemy that you can choose to fight or not. Which, of course, you always choose to fight the enemy because it gives you more XP. Why would you not?
I mean, because it's boring.
But like this happens like maybe a dozen times. And then all of a sudden you get out into this big open field and you can fight any monster you want, but there's sort of like an vague intended like suggested order, but like, hello, these are New York subway seats.
Yeah.
Those are familiar.
I mean, do they have these in other places?
I don't know if they're shaped like that. It's always really interesting, by the way, when you watch movies and TV shows and, like, occasionally play video games, and you see a subway that's just so clearly based on the New York subway system. It's just so blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
But only to New Yorkers, I guess.
Alright, say more things.
More things.
So Final Fantasy 13. Like... From what I've heard, this game was like a corner.
Why? Why is there... What? How? Explain?
He has my dog!
Explain? Well, jump on the train.
I can't jump off.
But why not?
I mean...
People do... You know what is... What the hell?
They make things shine so that you will notice them.
Okay, it's not game magic.
No. I mean, technically it's game magic, like real.
Like, it's not in-game magic, and
yeah.
So like it's interesting, right? Because this is totally based on the New York subway system, or the chairs are, but the floors aren't. Anyway,
and neither.
And
well,
the tile,
the wall tile was like not the right color.
Yeah, it's just wrong. But like the chairs are just so. It's interesting.
It's very like these are very obviously like New York subway seats.
Oh, by the way, do you know why they have armrests?
Oh, so that homeless people can't like catch a break.
Yeah, Wait, broken? But I thought that was the door. Oh,
Nope.
to your right, to your right, to your right.
Oh, there we go. It's remember, if I don't see something, it's not my fault. It's the FOV.
Hooray.
All right. Can't.
Hooray? I don't know what that does. How is there a single button that just... Okay.
Right. So, we were talking about Final Fantasy. Okay, so so original Final Fantasy is more or less it's more or less like Final Fantasy is more or less the quintessential JRPG, right?
Yes.
So you walk around, sometimes you get pulled into a battle,
Yes.
and then you get experience and money when you like
and job
win.
points.
And
Sorry.
what?
No, nothing. That's from Octopath Traveler. Ignore me.
No, what is that mechanic?
Oh, so that one's kind of interesting. Okay, so you start out with, like, each character has, like, some amount of magical abilities that they have. Like, you know, they have attack, and then they
Sure.
also have, like, abilities, and, like, obviously, like, the people without any magic don't actually use magic attacks. But, like, they have abilities that they can spend their mana on.
Right.
As you play through the game, you get money for beating monsters, you get XP for beating monsters. Cool. You get money for beating monsters, you get mana for beating... Sorry, you get money for beating monsters, you get XP for beating monsters, and you get job points for beating monsters. And what job points are is... Basically, you can buy these abilities. Your first
Right.
ability is, like, I don't know, like 50 job points. The next one is, like, 300. The next one is 1,000.
Okay.
So, like, you can choose how to upgrade your character, but it gets more expensive every time.
Okay.
That's what that mechanic is. There was an
All right.
examine.
I mean, I guess, yeah, it says, I can't see inside who's conducting the train.
Hooray!
Alright, so Final Fantasy, like, you gain levels, like, you walk through the world, you fight monsters, and this gives you, like, XP and money.
We seem to be
So,
stopped.
the problem... So, oh yeah, so the thing with this is that okay. So the thing with this is that all right, I guess we're going this way.
We were all... Oh, we can't go on the tracks before. But
The thing with Final Fantasy is that it's not very balanced.
how so?
It's like, okay. So, in Final Fantasy, when you are level 1, the basic attack can do, like...
5 damage.
It does, like, First, it does, like, a random amount of damage, right?
Yeah.
That's, like, vaguely correlated with
Can
your
you
stats.
not jump?
Oh, I can just walk up. This is vague, like, these numbers are vaguely correlated with your stats.
Play tape.
Alright.
What? Okay.
Okay, well, this is going to be murder on the file size.
Yes.
That's fine. Also, you probably won't be able to see this in the YouTube. Because YouTube compresses it. Oh! Okay.
They are allowed to compress things.
I mean, yeah, but it's like...
Look, they...
Affects like
They're constant bit rate. The way we have the recording set up is constant quality, perceived quality. But they have constant bit rate. Do you understand the difference?
No.
Okay. How much... So imagine a pure black screen.
Okay.
Imagine just constantly a pure black screen for 10 minutes.
Sure.
How much do you think it takes to tell a...
Oh, hello.
Interesting. How much do you think it takes a computer screen to... Like, how much do you think data it takes to transfer...
Oh, this is rendered differently. It has like the vertice thing.
Yes, I got
that
it.
the PlayStation and like the Quake games use.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. What?
what was I saying?
Bitrate.
Right, yeah. So imagine a purely black screen. Just black screen all the time. How many bits per second or whatever do you think it takes to tell your computer to... Like, do you need to send over the wire to render it?
Okay, so I know that there are obviously two answers to this question because
Like,
it's like the first one is like it should take like 1 bit or something.
Okay, it's not literally 1 bit, obviously, but like
but
it
like
takes very
1 bit for like each pixel on the screen once, but like and also like another and also like more bits for like time that it has spent.
Oh, friend.
And
Yeah,
more
like,
bits for like however.
Doggo friend. But yes, so it takes very little data to do this because they're all the same color and there's very few changes on the screen.
What the shit?
Yeah, the tape's ending.
Ah, the tape's ending. Alright, that was weird.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
But how are we...
No, I went through a door.
Right, it's just an entirely different environment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save.
As you should. What was I talking about?
Bitrate.
Yeah, so now imagine a screen that, like, looks like the static, right?
Yes.
Like old TV static
So it
with
has,
the multicolor. Yeah. That is essentially random, right? You can't compress. Oh, that's a gun.
Yep. Damaged handgun.
Damaged in what?
I don't know.
Well, I'm concerned that they give us a gun. The game does not appear to allow
Oh yeah, the first time I tried to play this, I couldn't really play it very much because, like, it was, Oh, weird.
Okay. So...
Because, I was, the game was, lagging on my old computer.
Well, not lagging on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's bitrate, right?
Yes.
Now, constant perceived quality is basically like, to humans, does it look like this is the same quality? And so it's a variable bitrate encoding. Well, it's a variable bitrate recording because what happens is donuts.
I don't want those donuts.
You do not. They will be covered in mold.
You okay?
Yep, I just gagged thinking about mold.
It's not okay. I'm not gonna ruin you. Oh, okay. It tells us what room we're in.
Mm-hmm. Gently blinking. So we are recording. Read.
If the power goes out in the tracks, you have to reboot the whole system in order to do that in each section and turn off the breaker boxes and come back here and restart the system. Oh, this is how far I've gotten.
Okay.
Alright. Oh.
Doesn't work yet. You gotta go.
I thought I had to,
You gotta go find all the breaker boxes and all the locations.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so the recording we have here, so when we have all of this film grain stuff, because it wants to continue to look...
There isn't any film grain right now.
Okay, but there's a little bit. You see the static?
Oh, yeah. Ah, okay.
It's going to try and make that look nice, and so, like, that's what eats all of the shit.
Yeah, alright.
Because that's constantly happening. Whereas if that's not happening, that's...
It can just say output black.
Yeah.
For this amount of time.
But right now, nothing black is black. Everything is fuzzing all of the time.
Yeah, alright.
That's the difference here, and that's why this thing just is going to take up a stupid amount of space.
Right.
Okay, so
alright, anyway, back to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy has, I think, like, there's, like, a lot that I think, like, kills Final Fantasy. For starters, the random encounters are not very interesting. That's, like,
you do get a little samey after a while. This is what repels are for.
I mean, yeah, but, like, even in Pokemon, like, all the random encounters could theoretically be a party member.
True.
So that's like a wrinkle that makes it, like, somewhat
after
interesting.
you've killed, like, 17 Zubats, the 18th Zubat is like, okay, I
mean,
it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's... Like, Final Fantasy... It is hard to make any sort of prediction.
Is that door not open?
Yeah, but I've already went in here, right? This is like
you went in all the doors? Okay, can you just open the map? Okay, so we're here. So we want to go... Okay.
So in Final Fantasy, like, the random encounters are not very interesting or thought out. It's not like none of the random encounters are like part of the world. Oh wait, hold on. This blue door. Did I go in this blue door?
I think
Was this a locker room?
I think this was the save room.
Oh, this is the save room. So yeah, none of the random encounters are very interesting or
it
like
even has a little S on it.
Or thought out, right?
Sure.
So that's a thing that like
they do get savey after a while.
Yes.
Okay, open the map. Okay, so where are we trying to go? We want to go up the stairs and get to the...
Sorry.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, so I'm going there. But it's like it was locked up there. There might be... I have a key now, so... Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Right, okay. We have progress. Also, the numbers are very big.
Okay. Do we want to go left first? Let's go left first.
The numbers are, like, very big. Like, you can... Like, even a basic attack will probably do, like...
Yeah.
Maybe almost 100 damage, and the damage, as far as I can tell, is, like, always random. And, you know, sometimes enemies have, like, this, have elemental things going on. But they rarely do, and it rarely, like, makes a big impact.
Octopath Traveler has an interesting system, although the numbers are the way you're concerned about.
Yes, it's like, the reason that I'm concerned about, like, the numbers is...
Did you just open 2 doors at the same time?
That's pretty neat. I don't know what to do, I'm not happy, I'm so ugly, and everyone treats me like I'm not even real. They're so pretty and perfect.
You have so much to live for.
But I'm just here. Alright.
It gets better, I promise.
It does get better. I mean, you know.
What? I don't...
Getting Silent Hill vibes from that.
Trash, please.
Alright. And yeah, like, you can't make predictions. Like, the best strategy in Final Fantasy is to just, like... Okay. What was I saying? The best strategy in Final Fantasy is to just hit people as hard as possible. I think that fundamentally it's just a bad series of mechanics. It's like...
You can have elemental stuff going on.
It's not very interesting. It's hard to predict. You can't really predict what the enemies are going to do until you've, like, seen them. And for, like, random encounters, you rarely have to, like, strategize. You just hit them. Like, the entire process is brainless. Like, the progression system really just props it up because it's something, right? It's some value to fighting these things.
Numbers go up.
Yeah, numbers go up. But it's like, you can't beat something? Well, are you going to make a different strategy? No, you're just going to, you know... You're just... Like, look, I get it. I get that this can be made interesting, right? But, like... First, like, there's no limitations on, like, the items. Like, the items are not balanced at all. Like, you could just go into a store and just spend all your money on healing items. Or sometimes... mana, because that's going to be more efficient if you have someone who can heal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, hi, I turn my mana into healing. So, you know, you just give them a bunch of, like, mana potions. Because that's more efficient. And it's like, it's not very well thought out.
Okay.
Like, you get what I'm saying, right? Alright, so I need to, like, hit this and then run back, right?
Wait, run? Why run?
Alright.
Should you then turn it back on, or do you just turn it off?
I have to hit the breaker switch, I think? Or do I have to hit all 3? I forget. Ah!
Oh!
Where? 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 Fuck!
Okay.
Okay. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Run?
Yeah. That's why I said run. I remember that bit. Okay.
So wait, do you have to then run back to the main switch and turn the main switch on?
I forget.
You're gonna run out of ammo real fast doing that.
Well, I'm gonna... There were other breakers?
Yes, there's 2 others.
Okay, I have to hit those first?
I don't know.
Oh, I forget.
Well, try going downstairs and rereading the instructions. There's nothing bad happening here. Everything is calm and nice here. So, possibly everything is okay.
Ugh.
Well, that was harrowing.
Like, the low FOV really... Like, I have to admit that it really does enhance things.
Mm-hmm.
Because... I don't know, after a while it's like the enemies stop spooking me, but like... For now, like the first time that you go against them, yeah, I'm gonna save.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So yes, it's like okay. So you disagree with me with my assessment on Final Fantasy?
I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily like all bad, but like I agree that you are definitely read the.
Okay, let me see.
Turn off the breaker boxes, come back here and restart the system. Okay.
I wonder if my health regenerates or whatever.
I think it does.
I guess it must.
Because there's no healing mechanics in this game.
Right.
I think it is entirely possible you could probably live a lot longer than you think, but the game just is intended to terrify you.
Okay.
Now we go right.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Like,
I definitely agree some stuff gets samey and all of that, but you can do interesting things.
I mean, yeah, but, like, name one.
I mean, in Octopath Traveler, different enemies are different to weak to different weapons and different things, and they all have like some number of shields, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Yeah, but
and
is the solution more interesting than just like swapping to?
I mean, not everyone.
Picklock set.
Not everyone has access to all of the different kinds of weapons.
Yeah, no, but if you just switch to somebody.
And when you take out all of their shields, they're stunned for like 2 rounds. There were some shiny things behind.
Oh, so they're... Oh, we're there. What are you? Ketchup. It's bloody good.
Hooray.
Captain Ketchup. Where?
I don't... Go turn back around, please. There. See? Shiny... Oh, it's just the reflections off of the turnstiles.
I've been here, right?
Yeah, just look at the turnstiles for a second.
Yeah, I know.
You see how those are... Okay. That's what I was confused
about. That's what... Okay.
All I got was shiny.
Yeah, so, like...
More sledgehammers.
I don't know, it's like...
Sledgehammering needs.
At some point I realized that there was like a good game buried inside of Pokemon because... Oh god, where did I come from?
Where did you go?
Oh, there was a thing to read.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh, hello. He's so nice. I feel like I matter again. He makes... Oh, there's dates attached to these.
Yes.
Aw. Anyway, yeah, like... at some point I realized that there was a good game, you know, buried inside of Pokemon because... Oh god, I'm back here again. Alright,
So we want to go to the right, or we want to go up.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that door. Yeah. So I realized that there was a good game buried inside of Pokemon because, like, there's, like, a lot of nuance to how you play Pokemon. Each Pokemon can only have 4 moves. You can have 6 Pokemon, and they can, like, hold an item.
Yeah.
I guess it's like Pokemon has
the
item
abilities,
problem.
and they have EVs.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
This is why competitive Pokemon doesn't let you use items. Oh, that's how we got turned around. Turn right.
I see.
So there should be a breaker box
So,
in here?
yeah.
Wait, open the map. Oh, no, we're too soon.
So, okay, to the right this time. Yeah, so Pokemon also has the item problem.
Can you jump the turnstiles?
I should be able to just jump these.
You really should. But the game's...
Oh.
Oh, this is going to end well. Well, you have your set of lockpicks.
Okay.
Just wait for 10 seconds or 20 seconds. See?
Oh, that was weird. Alright, in any case...
Alright, get ready.
Alright, yeah, so Final Fantasy also has the item problem. Like the items are not balanced. Like, if you want, you can just grind for, like, money for items that you can just buy and just have, like, 99 healing items. And I don't know. I don't like that. There's ways that you can make that work.
But, like, this is a trade-off of your time versus your enjoyment.
No, hear me out. It's like, the reason I keep bringing Dark Souls a lot in these videos, but like in Dark Souls, it just has the perfect solution to this problem in the Estus. With the Estus, you have 5 Estus, and when you return to a checkpoint, all of these are recharged.
Yeah, I get it.
So you have no reason to like save them. You want to conserve them until like the next bonfire, but like you have reasons to use them.
I get it. Okay, can we run now, please?
Yes, like I have been running.
Okay, I don't know how... Oh, I see.
Oh, this is different.
Wait, that says open.
But, okay. Oh, fucking goody. Right.
Run?
If the items were, like, balanced in some way, they would be a lot more satisfying to use, and, like, you would think, when do I use an item? Instead of just like, well, I guess I'll spend some of my money. Fuck.
Lockpicking time.
Where? Where did you spawn from?
Behind you.
Ah, shit!
Okay, lockpick.
Just spawns wherever the fuck it wants.
You gotta hold it down.
I've been... Hello?
It's behind you.
How is it behind me? I have a corner!
It's always behind you.
I put myself... Oh my god!
Sorry. Where does it drop you? Oh,
I mean, at the save point. Where else is it going?
Alright, well, I think we are probably done. Oh, no, we're not. Wow, okay. We went less...
I mean, I deliberately, like, positioned myself so that there was like, a,
I got
a
it.
corner behind me so that it wouldn't spawn behind me.
Well, that doesn't work.
And I can't see anything because of the low FOV.
Okay.
It's like, it's effective, but, like, I also have to question, like, I thought that I would, like, spawn, like, somewhere away and then walk, and then... Like, there was nowhere for it to spawn where it wouldn't see me.
All
like,
right.
you saw that, right?
It spawns very close to you, yes. Alright.
It doesn't matter.
Get the lockpick set.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Ugh.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I mean, it's also that this... I don't know, it was just annoying.
Okay, so you just sit there and you hold the button and you just wait.
I am holding the button. It failed, see?
Oh, interesting. It just says failed. That's not because you picked your finger up.
No. There's just like a failure, I guess.
Alright, well, here we go again.
Yeah, I guess.
You can do it.
Like, it's definitely a spooky game, but like, if it's gonna cheat like that, like, you have to be very careful where you spawn your enemies, because otherwise it's just like...
It does feel like they are spawned on top of you.
It kind of destroys the illusion, right?
It does feel like they're spawned on top of you and not coming through anywhere you can see. I got it.
Yeah, but like... Yeah, like, obviously you're going to do that sometimes. Like, that's fine.
Alright.
Also...
Oh, it just goes through the walls. That's why.
Oh, okay. See, that's a little better. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my god. Also, you should be able to just, run away from this.
Well, I think you
like,
can.
That's kind of... Like, I mean, it hit me while I was running away, full tilt. Oh. Yeah, so Final Fantasy has, like, a set of mechanics that I consider, like, fundamentally flawed, and if you want to make them work, you have to, you have to do work.
Okay, now we go up, or we save. Up to you.
Like, when you're fighting a boss in Final Fantasy, you just kind of aim for... You just, like, hit it. I'm going to go save.
I feel like that doesn't have to be the case, though. Like, you can, in fact, do strategy and think about the order in which you hit things, and, like...
Yeah, but, like... I mean, sometimes sometimes the order that your teammates go in is like not predictable.
Okay, so there's also let me see if I can explain this. There's also a mechanic in Octopath Traveler where you get each turn that you don't use your magical power up your move dots. You get a power up your move dots. You power up your move dot, and there's a limit of 6, and you can use up to 4 of them in a turn, and this lets you power, or 3 of them in a turn, I guess, and you can basically hit someone 4 times, as opposed to just once using these things.
Okay, so I mean that's
and they each time you don't use any, they charge.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And so this lets you make decisions about if you should be saving them up, if you should be using them soon to try and take out a monster sooner.
Do the monsters have an attack routine? That's
I mean, they have pretty simple attack routines, but they all have N shields, which are weak to certain subsets of weapons. And if you hit that shield N times, they get stunned and are exposed to extra damage for a while.
Right. I think I need to go down on the tracks here. So do I go?
Where do you go from here? Oh, maybe you go through here?
I have to, you see in the map, okay. I have to go north and then...
Yeah, I got it.
And back south.
How is the train on the map? Do you know what I'm doing? I'm just not going to worry about it. Oh.
Oh, hello, Shotgun, my old friend.
Hello, Shotgun, my old friend. Time to murder. Why does it say 7 of 9?
I guess it holds 7 shots.
No. What?
I mean, is there a kind of shotgun that only holds... I mean, there must be, right?
That's not how video games work. Although apparently all of the old machine guns always carried an odd number of bullets.
Oh, okay.
Clip sizes were odd.
I mean...
according to my...
Magazine sizes.
Yeah, magazine sizes were odd.
Okay, alright. I guess I'll just explore a bit because I want, ammo and...
To your left.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, good. Another one of these. Clinic.
Cleric.
It might have been the cleric.
I wouldn't... If someone, walked up to me and said, "Don't worry, I'll heal you, I'm a cleric," I would not trust that man. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am.
That's okay, I don't know either. I think you go down one of those hallways and then you get to a place.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm there? I thought I was on the other side. That's weird. Alright. Let me check out these rooms. I
think that's back the way
okay,
you
yeah, I see. That's where I came. So I'm gonna check. Oh, I can't go there. Alright. Alright, that makes sense.
The way is blocked.
Yeah, you can obviously do things with these mechanics that is, interesting. If, you can have, attack routines that are, that force you to, play in a certain way.
Yeah, sometimes the enemies are we're going to do a really big attack next turn, and so
I just feel I'm always irritated when I play a game that is, a lot like Final Fantasy, because because they've obviously, put the mechanics in without really considering.
I mean, so, NES is like Final Fantasy, right?
I mean, yeah, no. Earthbound is like Final Fantasy.
Wait, can you not open that door?
No. Oh, these are broken and, I can't pick that lock.
Why not?
I don't know. I just tried and it said locked.
That's weird.
Oh, where am I? I'm here.
Well, try going over there.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Earthbound is like Final Fantasy, and I like it a little bit despite its mechanics. Like, there is interesting stuff that you can do, but...
I mean, you can go up and then check all those rooms. Or north.
Hold on. Shouldn't there be a door here? Hold on. Like...
What do you mean?
Okay, so you see I'm there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that to my right, there should be a door.
In theory.
Yes, in theory, to my right, there should be a door, but there's... Is that the... No, because if I go in here... I'm just trying to figure out where I am spatially. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's like a door missing.
That's weird. Hit it with the sledgehammer? Oh, yeah, you see the walls different color, maybe? No, they alternate.
I mean, it might just be an old map, right?
Fair.
I mean, it might be trying to signal.
You can go north and go to all the rooms up north. Or not.
There might be more ammo.
Well, you went south instead of north.
Right. Sorry, I'm just a little disoriented.
We have a map now, so I am significantly less disoriented. Because of how I work.
I mean, that makes sense. I pretty much consult. Oh, hello. Whoa. Ruger. And shotgun ammo. Wow, this is much better. Is the audio weird for you?
No. Better?
Yeah. Alright, were you touching that?
Possibly.
Okay. For some reason, like, my headphones screw up sometimes. Alright. Well, we have more ammo now, so, like, I feel better about this. Like, let's see those weird baby corpse bags, you know, try to fuck with me now. Did I didn't explore everything in here, right?
No.
Okay. So, theoretically, there should be a door which I can go in, and there.
Can't go in there.
And I already went through here, so yeah, I guess
You did?
Yeah, that's where I got some ammo.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah, that's what I think about, like, Final Fantasy. Like, there's room for strategy. Like, there's room for, like, strategy, and there's room... Like, I think that, like, if I were, like, redesigning Final Fantasy, I would, like, make items limited and, like, have them recharge on, like, checkpoints.
Where are
and
you
maybe,
going?
like, limit the... Wait, should I...
You just keep going straight.
Oh, yeah, right. I wanna... Right. Thank you. I'm a little lost.
It's alright.
I would probably make the items work like in Dark Souls, and maybe like compress down the leveling. You know.
Pick lock.
Yeah, you missed that the first time.
Oh, it said pick lock both times?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a pick lock. Pick lock set. You know, for picking locks. There's probably some place where they call it a pick lock set.
No.
Are there more doors that I can try? This one's broken. Yeah, we're recording on my computer, and my screen is like way the fuck bigger than Jeff's.
Because
it's like a
TV screen.
I was wondering what to do with this thing. I don't watch TV, and I have another place where I play video games, like in the living room.
To your left. Okay, let's do this. Let's deal with the things that we are about.
I have a shotgun now, so this should be like better. Okay, so the enemies move through walls, which was why they had managed to spawn behind me. Which is, a little annoying, but whatever. It's easier.
Here we go.
It is easier than coding pathfinding. Alright, let's fucking do it. Come on. Ah! Ha! Get fucked! Oh, come on! Alright, hold on. I'm gonna kill this thing. Or...
Here it comes.
Damn it! I'm getting... Oh.
Where are we?
Oh, don't fucking do that. Man, I chose a spooky one.
Yeah, well, 'tis the season.
This is the fucking season, I guess. Is this the way?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think.
It's coming.
To your...
Where are you?
It's right there. Okay.
Oh!
Open the map.
This one.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
No, you said open the door. Okay, not
I was
this
wrong.
one. The corpses aren't... Yeah, the corpses aren't preserved. Okay, I went in there, so I need to... this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the way out.
Now we take the subway.
Man, this place is destitute. Could you imagine, like... Oh, right. Fuck you! Where?
I think actually...
I spun 360 degrees and didn't see where it
you're
was.
going the wrong way.
Wait, I am? No, this is the right way.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Okay. Okay. Open the map. Yeah, you were right.
Just wanna...
Okay, let's go reset the power and then we can call this.
Yeah. Oh! Sheesh. I'm annoyed at the enemy spawning, but for the most part, you know. I mean, it's spooky.
It's very spooky. It is possibly almost excessively spooky.
We're gonna watch some nice and calming Rick and Morty after this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what did you think of season 5?
I thought there were some good bits. I mean, like, I liked that we learned that Rick isn't even in the right place, sort of. There was some interesting knowledge to backstory that we got. Okay. I think we can probably call it here.
I mean, I wanna hit some...
I have no idea where we even are.
Well,
or, like,
let's,
sorry, like, I don't know what's about to open up just because we turned on the power.
Yeah, I mean, I wanna like see something. Hello, hi.
I think it doesn't like the light. I think it doesn't like the...
Oh, I see. It was the light that was fighting it.
Yes.
I did not even... Whoa. What?
Could you close the map, please? Thank you.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going on the train.
Yes. But yeah, okay. I think this is a good
Yeah.
spot to stop.
Yep. Absolutely. Well,
This has been me.
and this has been you.
Got it. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.